Hi guys, so I am back with a makeup tutorial for you, my friend. Sorry, thought the okay, never mind. So so I'm going to try to make this like the easiest makeup tutorial ever. I'm going to probably separate the eyebrows and the liner just because of the fact that I want it to be something that you can just replay all the time and not necessarily have to refer back to this video for. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to separate those for you guys. So make sure to check them out. I will probably link the actual video somewhere in this video. So look for it. Okay? Debating on what look to go for to start off this YouTube tutorial, but I figured I'd go with my favorite look. I'm sure you guys have seen it a million times because it's my go-to. And the good thing about the neutral colors, the neutral tone, really play with it. You can have fun with it because you can either stay very natural, you know, clearly not natural, but you can stay looking very, tú sabes, delicada and cute, and you know, just put your little lip gloss or maybe go for a nude lip or something like that. Or bitch, you can go with, you know, my fave, some bomb ass red lips, the, you know, those that can't nobody tell me nothing lips. Okay, so so yeah, this is my favorite look. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you learn a little something from it. Please, 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 please make sure that you like this video, share this video, make sure you're subscribed. So make sure to hit that little blue bell. That's the only way that you will be notified that I posted a new video. So yeah, I'm gonna play some music in the background and do a little talking for you guys. Hopefully it's not a little bit too much. I did a poll on Instagram and you guys voted that you guys wanted to hear me talk. For what reason? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I know why. But you guys voted, so I am here to satisfy your motherfucking needs. Okay, my God, chill. Ovens. So everybody does their makeup very different. I'm gonna be sharing some tips and tricks for you guys and things that work for me. Something to keep in mind is that what works for me might not work for you. Everybody does it different. You can look up a million YouTube tutorials on how to do makeup and you're gonna see everybody does their steps a little bit different. Okay, so to start it off, I started off with a fresh face. So right now on my face all I have is moisturizer. Oh, look at this bad boy. Let's tuck him in real quick. Not so cute. So so yeah, so you want to start off with a fresh, clean face. You guys don't understand how much I want to stress this out to you. Because what your base foundation is, and now I'm not talking about foundation, what your face feels like before you apply the makeup is what will distinguish how beautiful your face will come out looking. Because you want it to be nice and sleek and fresh and yes, bitch, yes. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people do not take the time to prep their face. I am not going to do a prepping before. So if you guys do want to see that, how I prep my face to make sure that I have a fabulous look, bitch, let me know, comment below, and I'll do a separate tutorial for you guys on that, okay? All I have right now is moisturizer. What I usually start off with is my primer, okay? This is Le Primer that I use, okay? Well, this is the one that I'm currently using. Voila. Okay, so always make sure you know, because at least me, I don't use makeup that often, so mine, you know, sits for the week until I finally use it. So make sure that you shake everything that you use. Anything that is liquid, make sure to shake it. Okay, so look at me with brown on my hand. I was playing with my stuff. All right, so I get approximately this much. For primer, you don't need that much. So this is the amount that I use. And what I do is, I just tap it like this. See, it allows me to spread it. So, okay, so now that the eyebrows are done, I did do a separate video tutorial just for the eyebrows and how I perfect these bitches. So if you want to see the full video with a couple of tips from myself, go ahead and click the link below. I will share that video for you guys as well. Okay, so we're going to start on the eyes today, and like I said, I want to do my favorite natural look, and I normally go for the same colors, so it's whatever works for you guys. It doesn't have to be a specific brand. Today I'm going to be using my new little kit that I bought from Tarte, which I haven't used it yet, so it's basically completely brand new. And the reason why I bought it is because, like I said, since this is my favorite look, I wanted to try a different product. And yeah, it literally covered all the different neutral tones that I wanted to go with, as well as a lip gloss. So we're gonna have some fun with this today. What you want to do is prime your eyes, okay? So we're going to prime our eyes right now. And the one that I am using is the Waterproof Eye Primer by Beige Cosmetics. Let's see if we can get a good picture for you guys. There you go. So I'm going to be using this, and you just want to put, honestly, like they always say, a little bit goes a long way. There you go. That is all I'm using. So what I use my fingers a lot when I do my makeup. So what I'm going to be doing is I just go like this. There you go. And then I'm just going to set it. I'm going to tap it on there. Again, everybody does their makeup differently. Some people wait for afterwards, after they put their foundation, to do their eyes. I like to do it before, just in case some of it falls. I like to be able to clean it up without messing up my foundation. Okay. Alright, so that's it for primer, guys. Just give it a couple of seconds to make sure it sets in. When I do my eyes, I like to use both, like I said, I like to use both my fingers and brushes. Just the brushes mainly for the blending purposes of it. Remembering that you always have to have like one base color before you start transitioning all of your colors. And with today's look, I'm going to start with the Abstract color. And I'm going to use this color to basically set my whole, basically the background of my eyes, okay? So as you guys can see, I use my fingers for this part. This color, honestly, it's natural, even though it looks very light on the actual palette. So what I'm doing is I'm setting this. You never want to go too high. So you want to, when you set your base, you always want to make it so that it's just a little bit above your crease. You also do not want to take the color and take it too deep, because we're going to be using this area to set the final look, okay? So we're just going to continue to do this. And you basically do this on both eyes. I'm not going to take up too much of your time and do the same exact thing over on the other side. Okay, and make sure that you stay within this line. I know a lot of people tend to stay still. I know a lot of people tend to, you know, use tape, whatever works for you. I've gotten to the point where I do not need the tape, so I don't use it, because like I said, this is why I choose to do my eyes before, so that if I need to get a wipe and clean it up, I can do just that. Okay, so really this is all you need, guys, to start this, to set like your base. It might not seem like a big difference, but again, you want to stick to the natural color, so you don't want something too dark as your base. Okay, I'm going to do eye número dos. Now that I've done both eyes and set my base color, and now I'm going to focus on deepening these colors with a more of a brownish tone. It's going to help me give it somewhat that smoky color, smoky eyes, but not necessarily smoky, just a little, you know. So for that one, I am going to use the brush because I want to be able to blend it away. I'm going to be using the frame, which is the brownish color of my palette, and the brush that I'm going to be using is just this one's an Urban Decay brush. Came with one of my palettes from a couple of years ago, and it's still holding on strong. So it's my favorite blending brush so far. Okay, so you don't want to pick up too much, guys. So I'm going to do this. Oh, and it picks up a lot actually. So you want to dust it off. You don't want all of these things to fall. Okay? Now, what you want to do is you want to focus on this area right here of your crease. Right here. You can start off slow so you build that comfort to apply it a little bit stronger. So we're going to focus on the crease. I do not like to take it all the way over here just because that's not what the look that I'm going for. So I'm going to focus on making sure that I give it this smoky eye just right here on my crease. This is super simple, guys. Like, you do not have to be a professional to do this. And again, always make sure that you're following your lines. You have like a guideline. So make sure that when you are blending, you go as far as right here. That will tell you if you're going too far. Okay? So it might not seem like a difference right now. I'm going to apply a little bit more. But as you can see, there is a difference. Okay, so I'm going to pick up a little bit more and apply it back on my crease. As you can see, the more I pick up, the darker the actual shade gets. And you want to stay right here, guys. Don't go too far in, too far out. Just stay right in your crease. And the more you blend, guys, and what I mean by blend, the more you use your brush to transition these colors together, the better your look is going to get. So if you feel like you are just forever doing this, don't worry about it. The more you blend, the better. Look at the transition between the eye color. Like, you see no harsh lines. You don't see me going beyond this point. You do not see me go all the way over here. And you just see how smooth this color is, guys. Okay? Alright, so this is as far as I want to get with this look. Again, I want to make sure that it still looks somewhat light, somewhat neutral, so I do not want to go too dark. But again, because of this look and this particular neutral color, to go darker, you can, and you can even make it a smoky-eyed look with more of the brown tones. But I want to keep it natural, so this is as far as it's going to get. So I'm going to do the second eye. I'll be right back. Boom! I want to go ahead and show you guys what this looks like with both eyes. Okay? And now that I've laid out my foundation plus smoked it out a little bit, now I'm going to go with my lighter color, and you're going to want to apply that color right here in the center of your eye. So that color is going to be the design. All you need to do with this one, you can use a brush, but I'm going to be using my fingers for this one. And what this will allow me to do is neutrify my look. It's a lighter color than what the other two are. So this is going to see it's, you can already tell the difference. It's going to help your eyes pop a little bit more and not look as dark. The reason why I use my fingers is because for certain areas I feel like your finger works best, just because it can actually get in there, and I feel like it blends a lot better. Here we go. See the difference between this one and this one. So now we're going to do the same exact thing on this side. And voila, that's pretty much it for the base of your color. Like there's nothing more, nothing less, no magic trick. This is what it looks like. What I normally do once I apply both, all three colors, normally that is what I typically use. Then what I do is I get another one of my blending brushes, and what I do is I blend everything all together. This is a clean one. Again, this is another one from Wet n Wild. I got at Dollar Tree. So what I do with this is I just make sure that I go over everything just one last time. Just so that we do not see any lines. Same thing with the other eye. Blend away, bitch. Blend away. The more you blend, the better it looks. Okay, that's it. Along with your cat eyes, you want to make sure that you apply your mascara. Again, I'm going to be using for this week my Tarte mascara. Never tried it before, so I guess we'll see how this plays out. Going to finish the rest of our tutorial by applying the foundation, the concealer. I'm just going to show it to you, and I'll probably do some voiceovers over this part just because it's a lot easier instead of going, then you do this, then you do that. Okay, so quick little tip, make sure that when I know a lot of people, again, it's all based on taste. I do not use brushes to apply my foundation or my concealer. This is just my personal preference. I love the Beauty Blender. This is both of these are by Real Techniques, and I absolutely love this one. This is so cute. It allows me to grip right here and then also use it to apply my concealer. Okay, or just get, you know, the hard corners. So first things first, make sure that this is damp. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and make you feel bad if you're probably like, damn, this needed to be wet. Yes, it does, because I was you one time and I'm over here using a dry ass sponge to apply my foundation. So it's okay, it happens. We all learn one way or another, right? So yeah, so this has to be damp, so make sure you wet both of them, squeeze out the water, and then you use. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll show you some of the products that I use, my favorite foundation, and we'll take it from there.
It's okay, I get it poppin'. Move it, boy.
I normally leave my forehead last, since this is a foundation that tends to dry a lot quicker.
I get it poppin'.
Ladies, make sure to get the neck, and you want to blend away.
Move it, boy. Move it. I get it poppin'.
This is as far as I go with my concealer. I do not cover my whole face with concealer, as you can see. I like to spray my sponge with setting spray for my concealer because I feel like it lasts longer, to be honest. It's all about preference, of course, but I like to set my face with foundation powder before actually using a setting powder because I feel like it helps blend everything better and it will avoid those flash highlight malfunctions that you see everywhere. This Airspun baking powder I actually bought at Walmart for like a couple of bucks and I highly recommend it. It's my go-to. Alright, so now for a slight contour. I'm not huge on contouring my whole entire face. I just like to fluctuate my current features. As far as my nose goes, I do a slight contour. I don't do too much because I also don't want to lose my natural look. Alright, so after a few minutes, make sure to swipe off all the additional baking powder. Beige, you know it's about to get real. Yes, yes, queen, yes. Guys, this is like my current obsession, the new Milani highlight, beige. It only costs like about 13 bucks at CVS. Don't miss out. Now to apply some final touches, I'm going to use the dark brown from the palette just to go ahead and fluctuate that smoky eye look. As far as your lips go, I always apply lip liner, whether I'm doing lip gloss or I'm doing lipstick. I feel like it makes your lips actually stand out. Bueno, señores, I hope this tutorial serves you well. Hope it teaches you to go from this to this.
That ass, 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 that ass. She bad, 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 she bad. Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Fendi bag, Prada bag, Louis bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Birkin bag. She in a bag, she drip, she swag, never mad, she glad. Louis bag, she in a bag.
Look, mama needs some meal money, Prada bag and heel money. See my ex, he still love me. You a nigga gon' kill for me. All my chains got diamonds in it. My account got commas in it. Damn, daddy, you fine as hell. I hope your wallet got condoms in it. I'm up, she mad. I'm first, she last. Rub who, take what? Click clack, ski mask. I'm a boss in a skirt. I'm a dog, I'm a flirt. Write a verse while I twerk. I wear off white at church. Probably make the preacher sweat. Read the Bible, Jesus wept. Bitch said that she gon'